Hey everybody, welcome to Cooking with James. I am your host James. Today, another simple and delicious cook. We are going to be doing a Hamburger Helper. Actually, it's one of my favorites, I love it, but in the Ninja Speedi. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. If you like the content, make sure to hit that bell for notifications to be notified when my future videos come out. Let's go ahead and get into the cook. Okay, so real quick, just want to show you what I'm using now. The instructions will also be on the back of the box as well. Everything there for you, but we've got 1 pound of 80/20 hamburger. I'll be using 2 tablespoons of butter. Now it calls for 1 1/4 cups of water, but I'm going to use 1 1/2 cups of water because how we're going to be cooking is from the bottom and the top, so it takes a little bit of that extra liquid away. And then we got some whole milk here, and we'll be using 2 cups of that. So it's pretty easy. Let's go ahead and get this hamburger cooked up. Okay, so here we are at the Ninja. So first thing we want to do, the unit's not on or anything, but go ahead and you want to open the top. If you have this in here, go ahead and take it out. We will be kind of using that for a shield. I'll explain that here in a minute. But we want to turn the unit on, and we want to be over here on the air fryer side. The reason why, this is where the sear and saute function is. So go down 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down to sear and saute. Put it on high like it is. Sure, on high. And we'll press start. And we're going to throw our hamburger in. 1 pound of ground beef, just like that. And then we'll just cook it. And we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so it's been just a couple of minutes. Now here what I like to do, this is optional, but I just like to add a bunch of pepper. No salt, but just a bunch of pepper in it. It just kind of, I like the flavor of pepper, so just going to go in with some cracked black pepper and get that in there. Like I said, this is optional. I just wanted to show you just in case. And if you like other stuff, I mean, you can even add a hot sauce or jalapenos or whatever you like. But I'm just adding some pepper in there, and we're going to continue to keep cooking. Okay, so we've got all of our meat cooked all the way through. Now there is some grease in the bottom, and honestly, some people like to leave the grease in there. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and strain it though. So I'm gonna turn the unit off, strain it, and we'll be back and make it all. Okay, so we got all the grease strained out. If you want to keep the grease in, that's fine. Do whatever you want to do. Now we're gonna go in with our 1 1/2 cups of water. We got our 2 cups of milk. Add that in there. We've got our 2 tablespoons of butter. Now we want to add the pasta. And last is the packet of the cheese. I'm going to get that in there. Perfect. Now stir everything up. That smells good. I don't know. I like Hamburger Helper. It's delicious. Easy meal. Alright, so we got that all stirred in. Now I'm going to bring it down here and show you the functions that we're going to use. Okay, so now what we want to do, we are going to use this. Now this is going to set on top, on the very top, so you got the little things out, so it sits on top. And the reason why is because the function we're going to be using is going to cook from the bottom and the top as well. So this blocks some of that direct heat from the element. Close that up, hit the start button. This time we're going to be changing over to the rapid cook side, and we're going to leave it on Speedi meals and leave the temperature at 390 degrees. As far as the time goes, we're going to go down to 15 minutes. Hit start. It's going to take a few minutes to preheat. We'll take it to the next step. Alright, so we're counting down. We started with 15 minutes, so went through the preheat a few minutes. Now we're down, starting at 15. At 10 minutes, we're going to open this up and get some steam. But that's what it is. And we're going to take this top off. Oh yeah. And then we are going to get the steam out of here. There we go. Oh. Stir it up. Alright. So we're looking good. So from here, we're gonna close the top, and this time, we're gonna reset the unit. We're actually gonna use the, so turn it off, turn it on real quick. We're gonna go down to the steam function. Leave it at, we got 8 minutes, hit start, and we'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, we're counting down from the 8 minutes on the steam. 3, 2, 1, 0. And of course, you get your steam. Oh, not too much this time. And everything is looking, let's see how close I can get you in here, but it's all good. Now you want to make sure to stir this up really good, because it is non-stick, but you want to get all the stuff off the bottom. Stir it around just like this. And what I like to do is, oh, it's perfect. Perfecto. Is just turn the unit off, completely off, and I like to let it just sit until I want to eat. Lid open, everything, just like that. Let it sit. I'll probably let it sit for like 5 minutes or so. We'll plate it up and eat it. See you in a minute. All right, so this is the finished product. That is a lot of food. Cheesy, perfect, and it's still steaming. Pretty hot, but you know, let's give it a bite and see what's going on here. I mean, you pair this with some cheese, cheesy bread. Oh my gosh, some corn, vegetables, whatever. Delicious. That's so good. Don't go anywhere. I'll meet you up top. All right, so we are finished with the cook. I gotta say, absolutely delicious. Now, just another idea of something that you could do with the Ninja. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to make this all the time. I loved it. You know, you get some cheesy garlic bread and get some corn or corn on the cob, some green beans, some whatever. Really simple, easy dinner to make. And I love it. I haven't had it in a while, but that's what I'll be having tonight for sure. So if you are new to my channel, please think about subscribing if you like the content. Make sure to give a thumbs up, drop an awesome comment. With that being said, we'll catch you in the next cook. Thanks for watching.